It's true. I beat the mess out this dude earlier in weekend league. I think it was like 24, 23 to 6 or something. Let me see.
I'm hurting, dude. It's hard for me not to get upset during this kind of be mad about it and be, you know what I mean? Be like, that's the price you get. The alternative is not being there, right?
Oh yeah.
Right, which is disappointing in itself too. It's just they came up just short. Still proud, like I said, still proud of the effort that they put out there, though. You know what I mean? They sacrificed a lot.
Yeah. If you did a good job. Oh, okay, I allowed 12. I forgot I allowed 12.
Listen that. Be right back.
Alright.
Hey everybody, it's the coach here in Orlando. Getting you... Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken very short. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Ready, 94.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Every time I watch LT blow up plays just like that one, I think of one quote. You can run, but you can't hide.
He won a record 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards back in his day. He was also the league MVP in 1986.
One of 2 defensive players who won the MVP award in the NFL. The second one, Alan Page for the Minnesota Vikings, the linchpin of their Purple People Eaters defense.
He'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Manning. On the catch, it's Duke Johnson. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
So when you saw him dump it off to the back, did you think he was going to pick up the first down there?
Well, I knew one thing. It wasn't his primary target. At least it didn't look like it. Turned out to be the play they needed, though. And it's big because it's the opening drive. So converting that third down, keeping the play, not the play, the drive going.
Yeah, it certainly appeared like his downfield targets were covered. He threw a little dump off to his back, and nice effort picking up the first down, though. And you're right. That opening drive, keep those chains moving.
Looking to throw again on second down. Madden, this one complete to Jordan Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Oh, I didn't get it.
Into the hands of his tight end complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump the ball to their routes, chip away at their timing, so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game?
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll run it with Johnson. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he's going to have the hook up with Sutton. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. The first down carry here for Johnson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports. On second down, Johnson. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons we like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20.
Yes.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on. But happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
That up.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Back out now comes Washington's offense. And if you do a dive into the 2019 season, you know that things just not so rosy in the nation's capital football-wise for the Redskins. 3-13. Jay Gruden let go back in the middle of the season. But now a new man in charge, Ron Rivera. What did you think of the hire?
I thought it was a spectacular hire for Washington because, to me, Ron Rivera would have been the leading candidate in Washington, in Dallas. Okay, I mean, you know, in Cleveland, wherever there was an opening, save Carolina, where he just got let go, to me, he was the top candidate. A professional who played in the league, so he'll be respected that way. He'll be respected as a head coach who took his team to a Super Bowl. First thing he did, got rid of the ping pong tables in the locker room. New man in town, new discipline in town, but I really think it was a home run hire for Washington.
And I'm with you, but isn't it interesting how these coaches can be recycled? Carolina apparently said, yeah, he's not good enough for us anymore, but other places, they would love to have it.
And I think a lot of that has to do with whoever owns the team, or if there's a new person making decisions above the head coach. Because if that person had hired Ron Rivera, might have stuck with him through a small downtime and knew he had a great coach. But oftentimes when you're the owner and it's your first hire, you really want to hire someone yourself. And when there's an opportunity, you take it. And that's why Ron Rivera is no longer in Carolina.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run it. Here's Okoye. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man. You can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he's got room. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Leonard Fournette. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. This is Fournette. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
Wow, what time am I missing? Okay.
Vinatieri's kick is good, and that will do it for this first. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. They have the lead, now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you're all looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
The tackle by Eric Armstead.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it.
Check 26, check 26.
On 2nd down now. It's Jacobs, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
On 3rd down, Fournette. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
I ain't even put no huddle.
He's checking. Crouch.
At the 31-yard line.
Now Fournette. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Fournette. And a short gain here, down to the 22. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter.
Tighten up.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
No. Check. Crouch. Slam. Switch.
They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And Vinatieri's kick is good. And that will bump up the lead again to 12-0. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So the Redskins down on the scoreboard. At time, a huge factor. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot. Throwing now is Manning. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. To throw again on 2nd down. Manning caught by the tight end Ertz. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning. And this is going to be incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Manning. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Johnson. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Manning, he has just been completely taken out of this game. In the fourth quarter, he's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his numbers as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. He needed 9, he got 8. And that's going to leave him with a 4th and 1 on their side of the field. Now Manning, and he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
He barely got that.
9-yard touchdown grab as his guys are back within a single score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed.
Right.
But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slob their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Check. Lucky.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Jacobs. And an alley to run. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop him with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Fournette running right. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Fournette. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. On the run, it's Fournette. And some room to maneuver. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Now Cunningham. And he's got it.
Got it anyway.
So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
That's it, baby. You got to work.
So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gault. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Hey everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Cunningham to throw. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. A gain of 6 there. First. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Off play action, it's Cunningham. Running one fly deep for Cooper. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, You'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
From the gun on third down, Cunningham. Wide open receiver, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 43.
Nice catch right there. It brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So second down, still 10 yards to go, ball on the 43. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Cunningham from the gun. He's got a first down or more inside the 30. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think,
oh, wide open, complete, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tyreek Hill, 29 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here. Here's Cunningham, and that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. I want to get your thoughts on something here as San Francisco starts this next drive. You know, we talked about the lack of pass attempts for Jimmy G in the postseason so far. Well, they were number 2 in the rushing attack in the league, only behind Baltimore and Lamar Jackson. So you think KC's defense, that they'll stack the box, force the Niners to throw?
I think they have to, because you just get shredded in the run game.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ted Hendricks making his presence felt.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
On second down, it's Smith. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Well, nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Time for the Eagles to get the football back here. You look at 2019 for Philadelphia, a lot of what-ifs for the squad, really. They went on a nice run, as you noted, 4 straight wins, won the game that they needed to down the stretch over the Cowboys in Week 16 to essentially win the NFC East. Listen, every team has injuries, some worse than others, but my goodness, you look at the players this team lost over the course of the year, it was really unbelievable, and it really derailed what they had hoped to do.
And let's just keep it to one position. Carson Wentz, their quarterback, 27 touchdown passes, 7 interceptions. But down the stretch, he's throwing to guys like Deontay Burnett out of USC. Tight end Josh Perkins had to step in with the injury to Zach Ertz. And then Greg Ward, a quarterback at the University of Houston, on their...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll start out on the ground with Emmett. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 2nd and 7, Wentz. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. Ooh, the juke. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Oh, well, yeah, because you'll just have to stack what you got already on top of what you...
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can replay the challenge right now or at any time later on.
So, I'm not going to sit here and be down and sad about it.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here.
Oh,
He
yeah.
breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return.
He's still young, yeah.
On that touchdown where they got that very touchdown right at the very end, he missed that huge foot. He missed so many Houston tackles on Pat Mahomes, like he was fucking up into away so many times. You know what I mean? You feel like he was taking the blame of the team. You know, it's hard to see him do that.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yeah.
Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham.
That's the crazy part. It's
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It sucks.
Philadelphia
They ain't always next year and all that. I mean,
They all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On 1st down, it's Cunningham.
oh, yeah, there.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, they were crying and
Taken
everything.
down inside the 30. A big pickup there for the Eagles' 1st down, 18 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Cunningham. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They'll start the drive with a kick by Emmett. And he is swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now a draw play. It's Emmett. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case.
After what happened,
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Fielded at the 28. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Eagles will have it, taking over a 1st and 10. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. But partner, let's talk Super Bowl. We have to. Before the year, by the way, we made predictions for the Super Bowl. You got one of the teams right. You had Kansas City and New Orleans, but you had the Saints winning. I also had the Saints there, but losing to New England. Now we get a chance to rectify things. So who's going to win the big game, partner?
Well, I think San Francisco wins 35-34. MVP, usually a quarterback. But in this case, we're going to have an upset. Middle linebacker Fred Warner is going to have 13 tackles and an interception return for a touchdown and be the upset MVP winner over Jimmy Garoppolo because
they got his man complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. A play fake. Now Cunningham. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But 2nd down instead. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Yeah, those are all the games that I have fought.
Oh, wow.
Throwing again. Cunningham. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Darnell Dockett gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Throwing on 3rd and long. Cunningham. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete.
Yeah.
even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Just like that.
Hey, what up, Tyler Bash? Somebody in the chat.
On 4th down, Cunningham.
Oh, you gotta get that.
On the left side, it's complete.
Trying to upgrade my Reggie White.
Before getting this inside the 25. Now another timeout called for by the offense.
Yeah.
Now a first down
Oh,
throw, Cunningham.
of course not, yeah.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. After the incomplete pass,
oh, yeah.
2nd and 10. Now Cunningham. Over the middle, complete. It's Gonzalez. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Yeah, like
so 3rd and inches. And this
like last year I had more time because of my work schedule.
Cunningham looking to throw.
And I was able to make my Eagles theme team at one point. So, but that's because I had a little more time between work, because I would get out early. Because I'll go to work early, get out early. So that's how that works.
Here's a screen to Powell. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
I'm not going to be able to.
Touchdown reception as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Good bounce back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How did they break that goose egg?
To get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum.
Yeah, they had a tournament out here, but I couldn't go. I had to go to work.
Just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step
Madden
up here?
tournament.
We'll see. The throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wentz and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put
they got like a power pass, so that's what I'm trying to get right now. And then I'll be my Reggie White will be fully upgraded.
And they'll have good starting field position as he's on just
keep saving Eagles.
The Eagles offense as they get ready to take over.
You did a what? Oh, new?
Oh, yeah. Their 6'4" quarterback.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
It's exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and it's not. That tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
Yeah.
To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 51 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a bit...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jesse Tillman. So quite a turn of events right there.
Indeed it is. I mean, you thought the worst that could happen was they'd get a field goal attempt to break the tie.
Wait, how are they right there?
Interception, long return. Now the other guys have a great shot to go ahead.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the line as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
It's kind of like, they're just like walking dead. It's a apocalypse, zombie apocalypse, or whatever. These zombies are like much faster, almost like
Wentz under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
Yeah.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. And back at the 8 now. 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Wentz. This is caught. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they would have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides...
boy.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And
that's why I want to get Need for Speed Heat.
This is fielded at the
I love cars too, so I want to customize some cars.
Across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And here's a look at their leader. standing 6'4".
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership. That's what he's trying to accomplish.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Oh, yeah.
Is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved.
Yeah, that's how I got that simulator, that GOAT simulator.
To begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, playing his stature.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
What is that? Is it Nat?
Sue with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Firewall 0. It's a VR game, dude, and it's 4-on-4 fucking Call of Duty shit.
Back to throw. Cunningham. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Yeah.
Picked off by Jason
Oh,
Verrett.
you gotta be kidding me. Oh, nice.
And he will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
Very ball
Quite
card.
enough that time. Maybe just try a lower.
Yeah. It's 4-on-4 PvP VR. And like one group's terrorists, the other dudes are freaking counter-terrorists. And like you gotta go through rooms and it's all strategic, throwing fucking grenades, flash grenades and shit, dude. It's nuts. I haven't bought it because it's been $40 for so long, but I just read that it said it's gonna be one of the free games this month. I'm like, yes! I've been really wanting this game for a while. I'm excited to get back into playing some more VR. Got it for my birthday a year ago, and I've only used it like maybe for a couple months. I used it a lot in the beginning, and then I didn't use it for quite a while.
Yeah.
If you like Call of Duty, you definitely like that. There's nothing like VR gaming, I promise you. Like, when you take off the VR headset, you're like, oh man, you like bro. It's boring. It's like boring looking. Like, why can't life look as cool as VR?
Well, I think because of the colors and stuff.
It looks better than real life. Yeah, it's far more interesting. I wish you could just have augmented reality. I don't know. I probably never fixed it. I thought I did. God damn it, kid. Trying to relax with my wounds. So over my butt hurting it. Fucking with me so I can play some games. Damn it. Get to bed. Freaking 11:30 at night. We have school in the morning, and I'm about to get pissed. There. Do what you need to watch. You know how to use the remote on it, right? Uncoil this. Like that. Kick me off. You ain't gonna be staying up. You're still up after midnight. You're gonna be quite upset.
You said what?
I can't really whip her ass anymore because she's just too old for it. The emotional damage it does to her is really not. It'd be different if she was a boy, you know what I mean?
Oh, well, yeah.
But for her being a girl, you know, it's like, she's getting a little bit healed.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be taken about the 12. And they'll have excellent field position to begin this drive as he's all the way up to midfield at the 50. For the Eagles on 1st and 10. They're ready to roll. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And And this will be incomplete.
Yeah.
Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cunningham. He's got Jack Doyle. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Cunningham. Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Back to throw. Cunningham. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. Oh, shifty. Whoa. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Play this full game.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be aware for a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll pass there over the middle to start things out. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Here's Flacco. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this 1st quarter. 2nd quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here. Here's Flacco off the play fake to Lindsey. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. Denver has the 1st down. The play going for 15 yards.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Charles, you and I have made our predictions for Super Bowl 54. We're coming soon, the official Madden NFL 20 Super Bowl prediction. Something Madden folks do every year is predict how they think the big game is going to play out. And that prediction, with the help, by the way, from Peyton and Eli Manning, is going to be revealed on Thursday, January 30th, 9 Eastern. Go to EA.com/theprediction to check it out. And keep playing Madden to feed the machine and tell us who you think will win as well. Again, it's EA.com/theprediction. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this 1st half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They begin with a run by Fournette. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. 14 yards there, and an Eagle first down.
A lot of XP. Yeah, you guys were like really close, especially.
He's going to be
out of bounds, especially
takes it inside the 40.
with Deebo Samuel, he was doing everything.
They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
And then Tevin Coleman came back. It's like there's a lot of pieces that like were very important, and it came through, but. You know, it's one of those things where I guess it's not your time.
An analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Yeah, they played great. They kind of play like us, where they play from behind.
Pretty nice, aggressive.
I think because Andy's style of play. Yeah, so. I could see the similarity because a lot of people picked up from Andy Reid. That's how Doug Peterson plays. So, but it switched up. Defense came through. They got to Jimmy Garoppolo. Like once he gets under pressure, he kind of folds. So,
we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through and picking up first downs.
Yeah,
just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's a give to Fournette. So we got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Oh, yeah.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts.
Yeah,
they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this in a tight angle.
It was good, though.
Is good. And we have action
you guys had it for the longest, and then they just like came back with that hurry up.
Go into the lockers tied.
Yeah,
you have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
Like, figure it out, and then they brought the pressure at the right time. Because I was like looking at that, and I was like, oh, you're talking about the
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're gonna get right back to it.
And there was that one they wanted with the push out of bounds to Jimmy Garoppolo.
Still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0.
It should have been a flag because I was mad about that during the Eagles and Seahawks game when they pushed Josh McCown. That should have been a flag. Yeah, that was a penalty. That's true.
To begin this third quarter. And with the way this offense
I think they like do that. They like
feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
I know they like usually
touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so
do that like where they try to balance it out.
NFL doing something kind of neat for its 100th season, which wraps up with Super Bowl 54. They're inducting a 20-man class, a centennial class, into the Pro Football Hall of Fame this year. Now, a number of modern-day candidates won't be announced until the night before the Super Bowl.
There was that pass interference call with George Kittle.
So far, guys like Harold Carmichael, Bobby Dillon, Alex Karras, Donnie Shell, Duke Slater, a number of others in there as well.
Yeah, you're right about that. And what this does is they hope to ease the backlog of some of the great candidates that are out there. You know, a Max Speedy and Ed Sprinkle, people may have forgotten about, but they were tremendous during their time frame. And we did get to see, if you were watching television, coaches Bill Cowher and Jimmy Johnson receive their invitation to Canton from the president of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and we saw those announcements live. It was so much fun, wasn't it? And the emotion that came through. And let's not forget executive George Young, who built the New York Giants back in the day with Bill Parcells and crew Super Bowls, and former Commissioner
when he went out of bounds,
he presided over the big growth of the league, and contributor Steve Sable of NFL Films, who should have been in a long time ago. Without NFL Films,
I remember that. Yeah, it was lucky. That was very lucky.
It's Jacobs, and at the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive is up a good portion of the fourth quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's true, and that big run.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Cunningham to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Yeah, because
game looking good on this
when they scored that last-minute touchdown, I was like, oh, yeah, that's nice in the game.
They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And they get it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Yeah, they were starting to get to him.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there and a
he was trying to make some plays, too, where he threw that ball.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden.
Remember, he was like trying to throw the ball, and then he was getting the pocket had collapsed and everything. And he was going down. Then they were saying, "Oh, there's no penalty or something like that." Yeah.
They'll run on first down. Jacobs, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in for 11 yards out. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive.
Yeah, it was good, though. I was happy for him.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy,
I was liking the way the game was.
How about the offensive linemen and receivers who
and,
were blocking for him?
I mean, yeah, there was some questionable calls, but, you know.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run out.
Yeah, that fumble, the one where it's the second one where you went out of bounds, I was like, okay, yeah, that's at the spot. So I was like, yeah, I get that.
Return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
It's true.
Scoring has really been at a premium, and Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The former first-round pick, Kareem Jackson, there defensively. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
But yeah, you guys would definitely be back.
That one complete to Okoye.
You know what?
A gain of 5, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings.
That's why certain things were getting open with Tyreek Hill.
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. His defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times
he was like doing like comeback routes and stuff. Then he had it where it was like double moves. Yeah, simple. It works though.
Then with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the
and that's the thing. That's why you guys were playing with like that, because you didn't want him to get loose. Oh, I didn't know he's staying up. You didn't want him to get loose. Once he gets loose, he's gone.
Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
I don't really use this counter you that
successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
That's probably why.
Counter play with Jacobs. And an alley to run. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Defense. It's a gain of 16.
Yeah, I want to play in like a local tournament because I'm really liking my defense right now. So because they butchered the 4-6 this year. It's not as effective as last year.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
I wish it was, but I mean, it still works, but it's like, I feel like against like better players, they could really mess it up.
The final couple of minutes and escape with a win. That play gets him 6 yards.
Depending, I probably just gotta look at it again, but probably just lab out the dime normal and because I'm thinking of using like the slot corner, like the dime corner, and then bring him over, and then that way I could have like better coverage in the middle. Because with that just lone linebacker, it's kind of vulnerable.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules?
Yeah, like I like
to never call a game over until it's over.
Oh, I missed it.
Because this certainly feels like it's over after
I like that 2-3-6, big dime 2-3-6.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there.
Working good for me. It's got great sheds.
But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
This will be taken about the 12. And they're going to start this drive.
I think I have that in here too. Let me see that. Yeah, this. Yeah, it's in here. 2-4-5 odd. Oh, you said 3-3-5 odd? Oh no. Oh, 3-3-5 odd. I forgot what it's in.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah.
A break from the ground game here. Flacco. And that's complete to the tight end Hireman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. To pass, Flacco. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Xavier Rhodes, the cornerback, there in coverage. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
2nd and 10. Flacco once more. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35. Now it's Flacco.
Oh, nice.
He's got Jake Butt as tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. And again, it's Flacco to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Either what?
Nick Bosa in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game.
I think it's Regs.
Nicely done. Another one up, another one down.
Yeah,
keep
which is
and
cool.
Keep racking up those wins.
Yeah, they didn't say nothing about Ultimate Team or nothing. But yeah, it passed. It was like the middle of January to the end. So that's all I get.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, I know they usually have Madden. I mean, they usually have like Madden tournaments when Madden comes out. I'm not playing a full game. That's crazy.
What do you have in mind? Oh, mouth guard. Okay, never mind. Good night. Love you. Not giving her enough credit, I guess.
Huh. I see a Super Bowl. How long is this? Oh, 4th quarter. Perfect. I'll take that. Win the game. Get a turnover on this play. Alright, I'll take that. I could do short games right now. Oh wow, just throwing George Kittle in the little screen. Oh boy.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach.
Alright, force a turnover.
Taking you the rest of the way. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
The coach, this challenge begins in the 4th quarter with less than 2 minutes to go in the ball game. We're all tied up 13 apiece, but your opponent has the ball just across midfield as we get set here 1st and 10. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. And that's Elliott, complete.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. This is how reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they're getting with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott.
Oh,
no,
stripped it. There you go. That's what you gotta do. I'm about to do that in real games.
Traffic, and now he's free. The 20. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
I think we just saw an example of a game situation that I know is discussed, practiced to the nth degree.
Could have ran it for a touchdown, but
chance to win the game is.
And that's a touchdown as they break it on tie here in the final
I just took the rushing touchdown.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture? That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick.
What's the challenge goals? force a turnover. I did.
The extra point now and rely on their defense.
They rely on their defense, so a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth, but they got to feel good now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Prescott to throw. Completes it to Jason Witten. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Prescott. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Let's just get a turnover. Let's play again. Oh, Steelers versus Cowboys. Did I just... Hold on. Thought I just got that. It's the same kind of challenge. Challenge. Challengeo.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Okay, Coach, here's the situation for this challenge. We're in the fourth quarter with very little time left in regulation. You're ahead by 4. Your opponent has the ball in their own territory, and it's 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw, and it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty, and with that, the ball game is over. Nice job there getting the win.
I'll take
Next
that.
up,
That was easy.
another challenge, of course.
Win the game. 4th quarter. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think the only game I don't know if you have to be high in the leaderboard to play Madden Classic. I don't think so. I like to play that, but
Welcome,
you don't
everybody.
get
I'm
slowed
the
out.
coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thanks, Coach. We pick up this challenge in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes left. You're ahead by 4. Your opponent has the ball on their 20-yard line. 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running side.
Oh, watch out. Y'all gotta get that. Get that. Yes.
And it's picked up by the Eagles.
Freaking Dak
And
Prescott.
these guys will take over
Sack Prescott.
at the 30-yard line.
When I see a play
Right out
like
the
that,
pocket for it.
I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the...
Ooh, he got that. Nice.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
All right, back on defense.
30 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
All right, come on. What you got? What you got, Zeke?
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Looking sideline, incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, you're trying to go 5
You and I
wide.
watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't
Okay.
know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Prescott throwing
that's
complete to
the ball.
Cobb. 28
First of all, I
yards
had
the
it on
gain
the
there
outside.
on the catch and run.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Prescott looks to throw on first. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And again, it's Prescott.
Nice.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes
Ted
down.
Hendricks off the
The
edge.
Stork, Hall of Famer Ted Hendricks. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the
Look for
passer.
this weakness
And they put
spot
themselves
right
in a
here.
great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass
Why would you
rushers
swat
have
it?
to be salivating.
Pick
It is
the ball.
pin your ears back time indeed. Now the throw on 3rd
They're
down,
going for it.
knocked away and incomplete. Xavier Howard with a good coverage that time as he was there and knocked it away. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And this
Nice
is
pick.
intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And some room to run now. And out
Tyron
to the
Smith not
races
catching
down
it.
the right side.
Tyron Smith's not
And
catching
let's go.
Jalen Ramsey?
Touchdown,
You crazy?
Eagles. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Vinatieri able to tack
Nice.
on the
Back on
PAT.
defense.
And the lead is up to 18 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. first down. Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them. Holding them under 200 today.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down. The Cowboys on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. On the left side, Gallup's got it. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Prescott to throw on
that was alert.
This is caught. Amari Cooper. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now Prescott. 4th down. From behind, and he's going to be driven down.
John Randall, something serious.
Dropping the hammer. Now they got to get to the line quickly. After the sack on first down.
Prescott right there.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
They want to go deep.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Nice. Dang. Messed him up.
Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the
Nobody's
Eagles.
catching him.
There he goes, right side. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Amari Cooper and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. To throw is Prescott. That's caught once again by Gallup. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and it's 3rd and short. They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Prescott yet again. Complete to Jason Witten. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 39. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Let's see where we at now. all I get? Wow.
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Coach, for this challenge, we find ourselves in the fourth quarter with less than 5 minutes remaining. You're trailing by 2 points. You've got possession in your own territory, and it's 3rd and 8. Cunningham looking to throw. It's his target. It's Adrian Peterson. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Check three. Check safety.
A play fake. Now Cunningham. He's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Off play action, it's Cunningham. Going for the deep ball. And this is taken at the 5. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And now they have taken a 4th quarter lead. Vinatieri connecting on the...
Let me try it again. Oops.
Extra point. And now the offense will look to convert on 3rd down.
Check 52.
Off play action. Cunningham. He's going to let this one go deep. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a big turnover there as his guys... And the offense gets set here for a 3rd down play.
That's right, baby. We got motion. Back up. 53 to Mike. 53. Check 53.
Off the play fake. Cunningham. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
Didn't get it.
And now the the offense will look to convert on third down.
What we got? What we got? What we got? 53 for Mike.
Off play action. Cunningham. And down he goes on the pressure.
Doesn't get the pass off.
Rams defense. Aaron Donald with a sack.
Of course he doesn't get the pass off.
There the offense gets set here for a third down play. Off the play fake. Cunningham. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside
That's
the 15.
gotta be 17 plus.
And he's taken
I
down
miss it.
all the way inside the
Where
LA
are we
10.
at in the field? Alright, one more time. If not, then I need those XPs, man. Let me try this play.
And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a
What the heck?
timeout.
I called timeout. How's this a timeout? This is nowhere near a timeout. Dang, man, it be glitching.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53.
I can't even call timeout because I'm supposedly in the timeout.
Delay of game, offense.
Wow.
So that'll... After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long. Here's Cunningham from the gun. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
He didn't get it.
And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
Need some faster receivers.
And now the offense will look to convert on third down. To throw on third down, Cunningham. Looking deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. And the offense gets set here for a third down play. Off play action. Cunningham. And the Rams got him.
Why can't you just release it, bro?
Aaron Donald in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now gone. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Reggie White, what a force. Got back there for the sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and that leads to a play action sack. 34 yards on the return. And for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. First down. It's Jacobs. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second and inches.
Thanks for coming to the screen.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
Get it.
Shutting him off, now open field. Touchdown!
Let's go.
Philadelphia.
Try to get that Reggie White power up. I mean, power pass.
As they have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And
I'm
one thing I've
at
learned about time in this game,
Eagles pass
yes,
rush
the offensive
boost.
line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball, too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
96, because he'll have the power up, and then he'll have the power, the boost from the Eagles power passing rush, pass rush. So he's gonna be pretty stout. He already has all his X factors, so
they will send this one
he's
away.
ready to go.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And thee coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Throwing again on second down. Goff, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. Here's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. Had to pass there, third and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for third and short because there's
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox, and boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. And partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on fourth and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. Right? There's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital. And he's in! Touchdown! Eagles! Josh Jacobs, his second touchdown of the night. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Nice execution there. Good job by the O-line getting him in for the second time.
And you always have to start with credit there when you're having a big game. I mean, you don't get there by yourself. That's rare. But how about the ability to see the proper holes, pick the proper place to go, and find his way into the end zone?
Vinatieri now to tack on the PAT. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
Oh, we pose a threat.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 6.
Come on, bro. Go down, go down.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
Where's it? Oh, man. I don't want to this defense.
Off on first down.
Oh, that's going to get open.
That is
it's a screen.
Incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Goff toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And that'll make it 3rd down. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley.
I have no idea
Just a
why
yard on
they're
the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for them.
Let's
Into
go.
heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
I went backwards.
Hooked up by Patrick Willis. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, hey, CD, we talked about some of the guys that were going into the Hall of Fame, the 15 that we already know. But of the more modern-day players that are finalists, who do you think's going to get in?
That is really, really difficult. I'm glad you asked because it gives us a chance to kick it around just a little bit. Tony Baselli, the left tackle, a lot of people have not put him in, I think, due to longevity. But when he played, he was as good as it got. I mean, the best in the game. I think it's his time. I think he's going to find his way in, even though there's a backlog of offensive linemen like Steve Hutchinson's available. Alan Fanika's available. If you have to pick a safety out of this crew of Leroy Butler, Steve Atwater, John Lynch, Troy Polamalu, good luck on that one, although I think Polamalu is going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. I think he gets in. I think Edgerrin James, the running back, it's his time. He should have been in a while ago as far as I'm concerned. It's time for him to go ahead and get his due and get in. And if you're a receiver, good luck. Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce, Reggie Wayne, who do you pick out of that crew? So I think a few guys who are deserving will get overlooked again, like a Sam Mills, the linebacker, or a Zach Thomas. But all in all, it's going to be a very strong class.
And we will find out who the 5 are that will go into Canton with the other 15 the night before the Super Bowl on Saturday. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
All right, that helped. Let's get in there. feel like playing Gauntlet right now, though. Oh, Team of the Year, I could play that. Let's play this on Team of the Year. Nice shoe.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports.
What up, chat?
Let's get back
How'd
to
you
Brandon
enjoy the
and
Super Bowl?
Charles
Let
for
me
the
know.
call.
Did you expect
Thanks, Coach. We start this challenge in the
Chiefs
third
to
quarter,
win?
and there's still quite a bit of time left. You've got a big lead. You've got the ball on your side of the field, and it's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
75 yards.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Ready, switch.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
An opening there on that 1st down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. This is Fournette. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
Through like that.
It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays. And they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, Jacobs. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
That Jacobs.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
Good block, good block.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now a carry for Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal.
Check 4, check 4.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
More about the rushing yards,
A
really.
6-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to pour it on. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do.
Is that everything? I think that's everything. Oh, score a passing touchdown? Come on.
The ball downfield.
Oh, is this win the game? Oh, in this quarter.
And then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
They had timeouts.
This will be taken short. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
One point, then I start running. Hurry up.
Hey, check 20. 50, check my 50. Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on 1st down. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Fitzpatrick. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Time to take a moment here, revisit this year's Pro Bowl. Played just a few exits down I-4 from the Madden home office, actually. But John Harbaugh of the Ravens, Pete Carroll of Seattle, they were the coaches, and it was Harbaugh's AFC team who came away with a victory. Their 4th win in a row for the AFC.
How about AFC.
All 4 of those wins coming in Orlando. But, of course, Charles, it was a tough day in the sports world with the passing of Kobe Bryant was on everyone's mind. It kind of put a cloud over everything on Sunday.
It certainly did, and the way that news spreads nowadays, the game had really started before the news was official. And it kind of broke during the game, and obviously it spread to both sidelines, and a number of guys would know Kobe, but they didn't know him. The respect factor across all sports for the superstars and the greats of every game and every sport, you kind of saw it as that game played out. And we're into the 2nd half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
To throw from his end zone, Cunningham. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Jacobs. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
All right. Score a field goal, pick 31 plus your field goal. Yeah, Super Bowl was crazy, right? There's a lot of there was a couple questionable penalties. What did you guys see? Are you happy Andy Reid finally got his first Super Bowl? Yeah, I am. I'm a huge Eagles fan.
Hey everybody, it's the coach.
I was an
This
Eagles
is the
fan when
NFL
Andy Reid
on
was
EA
there.
Sports.
So I was happy to see
To
him get
finish
it.
this
He didn't
out,
get it
here's
with us
Brandon Gaudin
in
and
04,
Charles
but
Davis.
Okay, Coach, we jump
all
into this
good.
challenge for the good
got it
stuff
with
in the 4th quarter,
Chiefs,
and we're
which is
already
pretty
at
much
the
like
2-minute warning. We're all tied up.
like
You've got the ball
Eagles,
on your own 25-yard line.
just with better
1st and 10.
receivers,
Here's Cunningham. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A better version of what we want to be.
17 yards and a first down for Philly.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
I mean, we were,
so signs of
let me see. We were pretty good in 2017 season. Okay, I just got to score a field goal.
What's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
I don't want to go too deep because it's right there.
Cunningham to throw. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute.
Right, nice.
And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
So now Dalton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Let me see how much XP I got. Dang, that's all I get? That's crazy. Punt for 41 yards. This play do not allow any yards on the punt return. Punt for... I don't have the best punter. Get a hit stick, big tackle, don't allow. 1 and 3 points. Get user tackles. Alright. We'll play that. Hey, did you guys like the halftime show with Jennifer Lopez and Shakira? It was pretty good. I liked it.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this.
He's going to be back next year for the Panthers.
Taking you the rest of the way. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Coach, this challenge starts off in the fourth quarter, but there's still a lot of time left on the clock. You're up by 10 points. Your opponent has the ball on their side of the field as we get set here, 1st and 10. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give him a lot of confidence to help turn things around. Here's Newton. On the move to his left. He may try and run for this. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now a run with McCaffrey. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backwards. Christian McCaffrey unable to get to the marker. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
I'll put it to y'all so I get some more.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before. When you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay, it's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fashion together a good drive right here and now.
Because defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. Now Newton on 1st down. And they got the hook up. This is Olsen. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Congratulations on yet another victory. And you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Thanks, Coach. We pick up this challenge in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes left. You're only down by a point. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Throw right side is hauled in by the tight end, Gonzalez. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. Now a first down throw, Cunningham. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, right at the 40. Cunningham. his throw here is going to be incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. On third down, here comes Jacobs. Give him 9 on the pickup, but they're still a few inches short now on fourth down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down. Fournette, a first down carry. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run with Fournette, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Third down, Fournette. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Now here's a timeout as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Now Cunningham. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Nicely done. Another one up, another one down.
Why did I get little XP? Maybe if I play head-to-head seasons.